Yo, what is up, guys? It is your boy Lewis bringing you back a brand new video. In today's video, we're going to be reacting to 3 lockdown horror stories animated complication by the man himself, Mr. Nightmare. And to be honest, I have not seen that Mr. Nightmare animation since Llama Arts started or just stopped making animations for him, which I don't know why because that shit was a banger. But anyway, yeah. I just noticed that he uploaded a day ago, and yesterday, fuck, I couldn't do a video. But today, I'm back, baby. I'm back on my grind. I'm back in this shit, and it's like 3 in the morning. I'm like still up and shit like that. Yeah. So what the fuck is that light? What the fuck? You guys saw that light? All right. Anyway, guys. To just keep it short, yeah, we're gonna be reacting to this animated video. I can't wait to see the animated, the lockdown stories, especially because I love the lockdowns horror stories, even though like, it's terrible, but it's like good to hear. And there was another video, I think it was called Foggy stories, but we'll count that for another day. But anyway, let me just stop talking. Let's get right into the video, guys, and let's get into it. Yeah, shit. I'm just happy he did this. The fans must have loved this.
I went to a school in California. We always had a lockdown drill once a month, but only one time ever was it not a drill. I was in the cafeteria during my lunch period,
Okay, it's
and
not
the
bad.
teacher, who was in charge of watching the lunchroom, announced over the microphone for everyone to be quiet. He announced to us that the school was going into lockdown and ordered us to be quiet. I think he genuinely scared everyone by how serious and nervous he sounded, because everyone in the cafeteria looked genuinely shook and actually shut up. I looked around the disturbingly quiet cafeteria and could see everyone else was doing the same thing, taking nervous, curious glances at their friends and strangers at other tables. Then shit went down. A gunshot echoed from across the school, and that's when panic set in with everyone. Some kids ran for the exit door. The teacher in charge of the cafeteria yelled at everyone to hide under the tables as he locked the
Nah, cuz
cafeteria
I would
doors
have
and
been
shut off
left,
the
bro.
lights.
If there's like an exit door that I
I
know I
was
can get
sitting
the
under
fuck
the
out of
table
and the
with my
guy's
friends,
inside,
heart
best
racing,
believe I'm getting the
feeling
fuck out of
sick,
there. I'm not
knowing my
staying
life could
there.
be in danger. Every minute felt like an eternity, just waiting for someone on the intercom to say it's all clear. Then, across the cafeteria,
Oh
there was a sudden
shit.
outroar of screams from students, mostly girls, and the sound of tables and chairs being moved or falling over. My friends and I looked out from under the table, and we saw a kid with a gun outside the locked door
Oh
of the
hell no.
cafeteria.
This fucker.
Then I remember hearing gunshots. He was shooting at the glass door. The glass didn't shatter right away. I don't even know if it did at all, but the entire
Oh
lunchroom
shit,
cleared
that's
out through the
one
two side exit doors
hard
to
ass
the outside.
door.
Students of
Yeah,
all
where I would have
ages
been
either
dipped.
ran
Yeah,
to
if
their
I knew where the
cars
killer was,
or
I would have
off the
went the
school
other
property
way.
and into the neighborhood streets. I ran in the direction of the front of the school, also the direction of my house. I saw police cars already outside. I think they had just arrived at that point, but I didn't stick around to watch.
Yeah, that's no
I got
dip.
home and told my parents, and my dad turned on the news to see the shooting was already being talked about. Miraculously, only one girl was wounded, and the police
My
somehow
God.
apprehended him without killing him. I'm
Jesus,
sorry
yo.
for anyone else who has to go through something like this.
Word. I'm sorry for you
Fearing
guys
for your
too.
life that much is not something anyone should have to
That's
go
that's
through.
not funny to be honest. I take everything I said back. These are horrible. I'm sorry for anyone who has to witness a lockdown or whatever or some serious. I haven't witnessed a real lockdown yet, but I should take it more serious.
I went to a very poor high school in a bad neighborhood. Because of that, we
Damn,
regularly
what
had
the
fire drills
fuck?
and lockdown drills in the case of something happening. During a lockdown, the teacher would turn off the lights and we'd all hide in a corner of the classroom without saying anything. It was a cold day in the third quarter of the school year. The windows were all shut, obviously, but still, my teacher had to stop mid-sentence because we could all hear some kind of shouting outside. Definitely some kind of commotion.
Yo, look at
My
this dude. What the what the fuck, dude? This dude looks like me.
teacher went to the window, looked outside,
He
then opened one of the
really does.
windows.
What the fuck?
The yelling seemed to stop by the time he did. At the same time, the dean started speaking over the loudspeaker and said we were going into a lockdown. My teacher rushed to shut the door and turn off the lights, and we all did our thing, went to the corner of the room. Time seemed to move slow as we were all huddled in that corner. Screams started coming from the hallway. Not the screams of students, but deranged, angry screams from a grown man. Familiar to the screaming we briefly heard from outside. Someone dangerous was in the building, clearly. The school I went to didn't have security guards. It was too poor. So literally, in a case like this, we'd have to wait for police to arrive. The screams were then accompanied by bangs on a nearby door. Another classroom. We could hear the screams of the kids in the room next to us.
Oh, what the
The
fuck?
banging stopped.
Yo,
Screaming
what
grew
is up with
closer,
this
until it
dude,
was
bro?
right
What's
outside
up
our
with
door,
this?
And then bangs on our classroom
Oh
door.
shit.
A couple kids screamed and
My
started
god,
to cry.
what the fuck?
The sick man on the other side of the door banged
Oh
and
my
banged.
god.
He started hitting the glass with his elbow, I think, as he screamed insane things that made no sense to us. Some of it being, "I'm sick of it," and "just stop already." The sickening sound of the
Oh my
small,
god,
thin
this-
glass window of the door shattered.
Oh
made the
shit.
reality of the
Oh,
situation
fuck.
sink in even worse.
Look at this dude. This
Of course,
nigga's
the kid on the
chilling.
other side of
What
me
the
was
f?
screaming and crying now.
Look at this
I
fucker acting
was
all
just sitting
tough.
there
Look at
in
him. Look at
total
him.
shock. The man on the other side of the door stuck his arm into the room through the thin
Oh
window opening
my
and tried
God.
unlocking the door.
Oh my god.
The teacher took that opportunity to grab a pair of scissors
Fuck him
literally
up.
stabbed the man's arm.
Oh my god.
The man cried out in pain, banged on the door a few more times, even harder now, and started running down the halls, still crying in what was probably a mix of
My
pain and anger.
god.
The lockdown was ended a few minutes after police arrived. There had to be at least 6 cop cars outside.
Jesus.
And yes, the crazy sicko man was arrested and probably brought to a mental hospital. The man apparently wasn't armed, but he clearly came into the school with intentions of hurting people. Kids, mind you.
Fucking god, bro. Oh, Llama Arslan made this? Oh, let's go,
I'm
baby.
22 years old, fresh out of
Hey.
college, and I recently got a job at my old high school as a sort of computer intern in the school
Wait,
basement.
this sounds familiar.
The basement of the school is very messy and disorganized, but there is a small 3-person
Like,
office that's
the
actually
way.
very nice
You see,
down
guys see
there.
that? Look,
It
boxes.
has 3 nice big desks. 2
Wait,
mini
this is this.
fridges,
Wait.
a flat screen TV mounted on the wall.
I
and
think
oh
I've
so
already seen
satisfying air
this.
conditioning, a
Yeah, this-
luxury the
yeah, this
students and
sounds old,
teachers
yeah.
cannot enjoy in the school.
Yeah.
And of course, all the school servers and
I think
other
this is with the
computer
guy that
stuff.
he's wearing red. He's wearing
I
red,
got the
right?
job
Pretty sure
because
there's a guy
3 of
wearing
my
red.
old computer teachers flat out adored me. I could actually consider them as real friends, not just teacher figures. So they all helped tremendously in landing me this job. It's been great. Until something that happened a few weeks ago. My 2 coworkers that shared the office with me, Dave
This is
and
when-
Gary, weren't in
When
the
he, I
office
think
at
he
the
was under
time.
his desk and his phone
They
went
were
off and the guy
upstairs
heard
working
him.
on papers or whatever.
I think that one too.
I
I
was
think.
eating my sandwich during my lunch break when I got a phone call from one of the women in the front office telling me the school was on lockdown and that somebody possibly armed had entered the school.
Oh shit, yeah.
There wasn't much
and he went
that I
down
could
under the
do
desk,
other than
right?
turn off the lights because, surprisingly, as nice as this little office was, it didn't have an actual door to it,
Oh
just a big
shit.
opening, and the door to the whole basement didn't even have a working lock.
Oh
For my own
god.
safety, I did turn off all the lights in the office and my computer screen. I kept my phone on the desk, texting both Gary and Dave, but they wouldn't respond.
Oh wait, this is different.
I sat down there in the dark, playing games on my phone for like
This
20
dude.
minutes, waiting for the call from up front to tell me to resume working. I had no idea what was happening. I couldn't hear what was going on upstairs from down here. But I was not allowed to make any calls until I was informed that the lockdown was over. Then, the noisy basement door opened.
Oh
As the
shit.
creaking echoed across the basement and into my office,
That shit was
I
loud.
sat up from my seat, wondering if I should call out Gary or Dave.
No.
I was eager to get some info from them.
Go under your
Someone
desk.
then came running down the stairs, and their footsteps were approaching my office. I pushed away my chair and crawled under my desk. Somebody entered the office, but did not turn on the lights. There was just silence. I can't even describe the fear I was experiencing.
His phone went
I
off.
felt like if I made one sudden noise, I'd be a dead man. Suddenly, my phone dinged as I got a text message.
Oh
I felt my entire world
god.
shrivel up and die at that one
think-
moment
I-
as I clenched
I
my
could have
teeth
sworn
in
he made an
fear.
animated version of this.
Footsteps suddenly moved closer to me until I
Oh
finally
my
dove out
God.
from under the desk in capitulation, begging whoever it was not to kill me. And just then, someone grabbed my arm and pulled me up.
And he helped him, the
It
guy in
was
red.
some guy in a red plaid
Yeah, I've
button-up
seen this animated
jeans
before.
and a reddish black cap. He told me, "It's okay, I'm just down here hiding with you." "What's going on up there?" I whispered to him. He kind of ignored my question and asked me if there's an exit down here. I told him, "Yeah, around that way." Before he could do anything else, I asked him, "Who are you?" There was a brief moment of silence before he started explaining he was coming in to pick up his son when a teacher told him to hide. After his explanation, I checked my phone and saw the text I received was from Dave. It said, "Dude, this is fucking crazy. Some guy with a gun shot Mr. Buckley. He's wearing a red shirt and a hat. Whatever you do, don't come upstairs." I was about to reread that text out loud to the man until I realized.
You caught on.
I looked up and felt my stomach sink. The man seemed to catch on to my suspicious stare. Panicking, all I could think to do was to run for the upstairs.
Shot him.
A gunshot
But he
echoed
missed.
through the basement, and I could hear the bullet ricochet off something metal in the darkness. But thank God the bullet missed me, and I made it upstairs. Fortunately, police were waiting at all exits, including the basement exit, and caught the man the second he opened the door. More good news, our teacher Mr. Buckley survived the gunshot. It was later determined that the man and Mr. Buckley had some beef for whatever reason, but that was never revealed. All we know is that Mr. Buckley couldn't have done anything that would have warranted this kind of reaction. And I know that the sound of that gunshot will forever echo in my
Paranoid.
mind.
Yeah, that always should paranoid somebody. Oh shit! No way they did that. Oh my god, you saw that? He's like, wow, that was something. Yeah, guys, that was Mr. Nightmare's animation. The first two stories were really cool. I liked it. It was something new, something that we never experienced. I like how they added an old story. I'm pretty sure I saw this a while ago, like a very long time ago. This is when it first came out. I think this came out like 2 years ago. The last story, cause yeah, as you can tell, I remembered like what happened. I could have sworn I seen the animation like before in Llama Arts. But yeah, anyway, guys, yeah, that was Mr. Nightmare's latest video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll be coming up with some new videos soon, and I'll see you guys in the next video. It's been your boy Lewis, and I'm out. Peace.